Joining us for Inside California Politics, I'm Nikki Lorenzo. It's been more than a week since the deadly wildfires sparked in Southern California, and containment continues to grow. Well, now the focus is on what's next for those who've lost everything and what rebuilding looks like, considering the state's current home insurance crisis. So here to talk about that and the resources available for fire victims is California Insurance Commissioner Ricardo Lara. Commissioner Lara, appreciate you giving us some time. You're in our Ktla newsroom right now there in Los Angeles. I want to start by focusing on what you're doing to help the tens of thousands of people who lost their homes in these devastating fires. What do you want them to know?
Well, first and foremost, I want them to know that as their insurance commissioner, my #1 priority is to make sure they get their claims paid as quickly as possible, and that insurance companies honor the contract that they signed with these consumers.
Okay, so you talked about a little bit there, expanding the moratorium on cancellations and non-renewals, and there was an announcement this week from State Farm that it was doing a bit of an about-face. There was thousands of policies dropped, non-renewed, especially in the Pacific Palisades area. So what does that mean for people who had been dropped by this specific company? Does that mean that their policy is good again? How do they sort of navigate that?
Again, you know, we've expanded the moratorium, and we're going to continue to expand and use my moratorium power as long as these fires continue to expand to protect the most people as possible during this devastation. Secondly, what I did is I asked insurance companies to step up to the plate. All eyes are on the insurance companies right now, including ours at the department, and we want them to make sure that they understand that, you know, people are hurting right now. And if they have pending non-renewals or cancellations, that they revoke those, not only for those in the fire area, but throughout LA County. I'm pleased to see that State Farm answered my call. They are, you know, putting a moratorium, and this is also important because it covers commercial properties, and it goes beyond just the fire areas. We're talking about the entire county of LA, stopping those non-renewals, and if you've been non-renewed, or if you have a pending non-renewal or a pending cancellation, that they're going to revoke those for 1 year. That gives us time to recuperate. As you know, LA County is a financial juggernaut for our state and our country. Give us the time to recover so that we do what we do best in LA County, which is to contribute to the greatness of our state and our country.
Okay, you mentioned the state plan. I want to talk about the FAIR plan. This is sort of described as a last resort insurance if people couldn't get insurance through these private companies. So I saw the governor, an interview on cable news with him, and he described the coverage as not great. First question to you: can the state plan, this FAIR plan, handle this right now? Because a lot of policyholders live in the Pacific Palisades, also Altadena, and from the images we're seeing, the Pacific Palisades doesn't even exist anymore. So question one, can the state plan handle this influx in claims and the money it's going to cost?
Well, first I want to know the consumers that are affected and our FAIR plan policyholders to know that we are in constant communication. We're meeting with them twice a week to make sure that we're monitoring their financial progress. As of today, I can tell you we feel confident they're going to pay out their claims. And this is why it's important that the consumers know that there's a $3 million cap on the FAIR plan. So, you know, they're not, you know, just paying out for multi-million-dollar homes. And so, again, we feel very confident the FAIR plan can pay these claims. We're going to continue to monitor. Now we want to make sure that just as we're holding every insurance company accountable for the claims process, that the FAIR plan also know that we're watching them. We want to make sure that they're expediting these claims.